You ever sit down at your desk, open your laptop, and then somehow it's midnight and you did everything except the one thing you actually meant to do? You didn't relax, you didn't work, you just existed. If that's you, I need you to hear this first. You're not lazy, you're not broken. You're just stuck in the wrong loop. And once you see the loop, you can change it. But most people never do, and that's why they stay stuck for years. Let me tell you what I mean. Think about yesterday. You told yourself you'd start your homework after dinner, or edit that video, or finally apply for that thing you keep thinking about. But instead, you checked one message, then one video, then one more, and suddenly your brain felt tired, guilty, and weirdly restless at the same time. So you didn't start because you didn't feel ready. Sound familiar? That's not laziness. That's a feedback loop, and it's quietly running your life. Here's the loop. It starts with pressure. I should be doing something important. That pressure feels heavy, so your brain looks for relief. It finds something easy. TikTok, YouTube, a game, a scroll that gives you a tiny dopamine hit. Relief. But now time passed, so now there's guilt, and that guilt feels even heavier than the original pressure, so your brain looks for more relief, and the cycle repeats. Pressure, escape, guilt, escape, over and over, and the more it repeats, the harder it feels to break. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is learning a pattern. And here's the scary part. The longer you stay in that loop, the more your brain associates important things with discomfort and meaningless things with comfort. So studying feels painful, creating feels overwhelming, starting feels scary, and scrolling feels safe, so your brain chooses safe every time. But what if I told you you don't need more discipline, you don't need more motivation, you don't need to try harder, you just need a new loop, a better one that actually works with your brain instead of against it. Let's build it. First, you have to shrink the starting point, not the goal, the start. Right now, your brain hears study for 2 hours or edit the whole video, and it panics. That's too big. So instead, you tell your brain something almost stupidly small. Open the document. That's it. Not write, not finish. Just open, or name the file, or write one sentence. Your brain can't argue with that. There's no pressure, no fear, just a tiny action. And once you start, something weird happens. Momentum replaces resistance. Starting is the hardest part, not the work. Second, you have to attach relief to progress, not avoidance. Right now, your relief comes from escape. We want to flip that. So after you do that tiny step, open the doc, write one line, watch one lecture slide, you give yourself a small reward. Stand up, stretch, make tea, play one song you love. Your brain learns, oh, when I move forward, I feel good. That's how you rewire the loop. Third, you remove friction from the good path and add friction to the bad one. If your phone is on your desk, your brain will choose it. Not because you're weak, because it's there. So you put it in another room, or in a drawer, or on silent. You make the wrong loop annoying, and you make the right loop easy. Laptop open, notebook ready, workspace clean. This is environmental discipline, not willpower. Fourth, you end before you burn out. This part is huge. Most people stop when they're exhausted. That teaches the brain work, pain. Instead, you stop when you still have a little energy left. That teaches the brain work is manageable, so you do 25 minutes. Then stop. Even if you feel like you could do more, you're training consistency, not intensity. And this is where everything shifts. Because now the loop becomes tiny start, 2i, small progress, relief, confidence, repeat. No guilt, no pressure spiral, just forward motion. This is why some people look disciplined. It's not because they're special, it's because they built a loop that supports them instead of fighting them. And here's what's crazy. Once you're in the right loop, motivation shows up after the action, not before. You don't wait to feel ready. You act, and then you feel ready. If you're a student drowning in assignments, this changes everything. You don't study tonight, you open the notes. That's it. If you're a creator stuck posting once every 3 months, you don't make a video. You write the title. If you're burnt out, you don't fix your life. You take a 10-minute walk. You drink water. You sleep earlier. Tiny actions. New loop. And suddenly, you're not behind. You're not broken. You're just finally moving again. So here's what I want you to do tonight. Just one thing. Before you scroll, before you procrastinate, before you go to sleep feeling guilty, pick one tiny action that moves your life forward by 1%. Open the doc, write one sentence, plan tomorrow in 3 lines, then stop. That's it. Do that every day for a week and watch what happens. You don't need to become a new person. You just need a new loop. Try it tonight. And if this helped you, even a little, stick around. We're building better systems, better habits, and better lives together. Let's level up.